everyone, welcome back to my next book unboxing. So this is September's Illumicrate book box. Obviously welcome back to Rebecca's Colouring Arts and Crafts. I'm sorry, my brain just completely phased out then and I didn't think to say that. So yeah, anyway, I've got Illumicrate's September book box here. Yeah, I have opened this one up ready. Honestly, I don't think that it was bad. It's kind of grown on me more as I've gotten it. I'm really happy to have the book that's in here, and I actually, surprisingly, I do like a lot of the items. I know for a lot of people, the Illumicrate September box is a disappointment, but I've actually, at first it was like, oh, I'm not sure what to think, and then I was sort of thinking about the items and I got quite excited, and I'm actually really happy to have this box now. So it was in the end worth it anyway, because I got the book that I wanted signed anyway. And just a minute, I'll just grab the American copy of the same book just since I have it to show you. Sorry, I forgot that it was right on the bottom of all the other books. Whoops. So yeah, this month's September theme is Illumicrate High Stakes, and obviously this is our what is it, spoiler card, along with October's theme for Illumicrate. So right now I'm keeping at least Illumicrate and Fairy Loot, see how that goes, but yeah, I'm cutting out a lot of the others kind of thing. But yeah, so we've got October's theme, which is with great power, and I'm pretty certain I know the book of this because I follow a group called Bookbox Sherlocks, which sort of guesses the book each month, and they're usually pretty on point, which I find for me tells me if it's something that I would enjoy or not. So October's theme says, we all love those books with characters that have unique powers, cool powers, scary powers. This month's book definitely falls into this category. Our October book is a crossover fantasy from a well-known and beloved author. When a powerful girl awakens from a century-long sleep, she is determined to use her powers to achieve an impossible goal, no matter the cost. We love the rich fantasy world and the unique magic system in this story. Our Illumicrate edition will have exclusive sprayed edges and is signed by the author. Items this month are inspired by Shatter Me, the Raven Boys, Vicious, the Poppy War, and Sabriel. We'll be including one of our gorgeous signature tin storage items this month, and we have some exciting reveals to come. Sneak peek, in October's box we'll be including a gorgeous design from Forensics and Flowers, inspired by the Raven Boys, and one of our favourite useful items. So I'm not sure if that's the tin or what, but yeah, I love how Illumicrate also does their spoiler cards too. It's just nice to have that pattern and stuff on it so that you know which month is which, and also obviously the September 2019 helps. So let's get into this. So the first thing you'll see here is I think it's a DNA lanyard. So it's made to look like the DNA strain, I'm pretty certain, in the red and blue with the black. I'm not sure which theme or book this is from because obviously I haven't read all these books and don't know all the themes, but still always nice. It's only my second lanyard that I've gotten, and both of those have been from book boxes, and so I'm pretty certain that I'll use them. Sorry, just had something biting me. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy to have those. Now I just need something to use them for, and then I'll be right. Next thing I see in here is this month's magnetic coin. So I'm pretty certain I saw this somewhere, and I'm pretty certain this is Katniss Everdeen from the Mockingjay book series. I own the book series, but I haven't actually read them yet, which pretty awful of me, but one day I'll get to it. But as always, Mona Lime's art on these coins is absolutely amazing. It really is. I really do like their magnetic coins and things like that. Next thing I have pulling out here is, it looks like it's a scarf, and I'm not sure where this is from. It says Watford School of Magic, and it's got the wands and stars, similar to what was on the yellow bag in the August box, I think it was. And then it's got grey stripes, purple, and then goes back to green. So, oh, sorry, my hand is not happy with me because I just did a whole heap of colouring when maybe I shouldn't have, but I wanted to do colouring and recording, so yeah, it is what it is. But yes, and then next thing I have is a notepad, The End is Nigh. I actually really like the colour scheme of this one, and the skull with the wings on there, and it's obviously the same all the way through. It's quite a thick little pad. I'm pretty certain I could definitely use this for like shopping lists or things like that. I'm pretty certain that's going to be useful, or even using it for notes, to make notes about my colouring and my art, like what videos I have to record, what videos I have to do, what I've done, what's ready to start recording, that kind of thing. And I'm pretty certain something like this would be useful rather than just the loose piece of paper I'm using, because I can keep it all together. If I make a mistake, I can tear it off, or I can just use it and write lists and keep it all together, and yeah, bingo, we're right to go. We are. But yeah, that's what I'm sort of considering using it for, is just lists of what I have to record, what I've got to edit, that sort of thing. But it may not work for that. If it doesn't work for that, I'll probably use it for shopping lists or grocery lists or stuff like that, because it'll always be useful for things like that. Lastly, I think this is the last item in this box for this month, because I think we only got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we only got 5 items this month, did we? I think, oh no, there might be more underneath, I'm not sure. We'll see, who knows. So we got this Illumicrate box here, and this was revealed on this site as being a travel mug, ceramic travel mug, I'm pretty certain it was. And I haven't actually read the series, but I've heard of them. Apparently it's Tony Adiyami's series, is it? Or I can't think of the name now. What is it? Let me look in here. Ugh. One-handed is really hard. Children of Blood and Bone, that's it. So, it's a mug, a ceramic travel mug based around Children of Blood and Bone. So you got, it looks like this. And it just opens like that. From what I've read, like, I don't know how much I will use these for drinking or whatever, because I'm not quite sure. I'm guessing you just use a sponge to wash them, because I don't really want to wash the covers off. I probably won't use them. I mean, not the covers, but I don't really want to scratch off the images or the pictures off the mugs at all that I've gotten from Illumicrate, so I'm not actually sure if I'm going to use them yet, particularly while I'm having to get a cleaner in to help with my cleaning due to my ankles and my wrists and everything else. But yeah, so let's see, is there anything else? Oh, there is some stuff down the bottom here. So it looks like, I'm just going to shift this. So we've got our, looks like our author letter and a wooden image of Welcome to Blackcliff Academy. I actually don't know what this is from or where it's from, but it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. And then our letter is obviously from our book of the month, which I'll hold it up in case you want to read it. I know I read the last one out, but I'm starting to lose my balance with my ankles and I'm getting really itchy from being on my feet for too long with the surgical foot and stuff like that. So, sorry if I'm shaking a bit, but if you want to pause it, then you can to read it. And that's our Illumicrate letter. And then obviously we've got our book, which I'm going to sit to do this. And I'm really excited to have this copy of the book. I'll also bring out our other book. So it does have a stencil edge on it this month, but our book of the month is Kingdom of Souls, The Last Witch Doctor by Rena Barron, and it comes with a stenciled snake on the side. So this is a comparison compared to the American copy. It is actually slightly, I think slightly taller, and it's a bit fatter as well by the looks of it. So let's just shift that out of our way. Same for those and that. And let's just move those over to quickly our letter and the mug. So we've got Kingdom of Souls by Rena Barron, The Last Witch Doctor. This one actually doesn't, this one has The Last Witch Doctor written on it. This one doesn't have The Last Witch Doctor written on it. And obviously this is just a regular everyday edition. So it was just one I forgot that I actually had on order on Book Depository. So it's nothing really special about this version. But I've got it anyway. I've got the two different versions. Then we have our Illumicrate version, which I'll just zoom in a bit closer. And we've got our spine, which is this gold snake and gold foil writing on it. On the back it says, "My heart beats louder than the djembe drums as magic alights on the woman's skin. Her mouth twists into an ugly scream. She looks both young and old, both alive and dead, and in pain. What are you doing out here?" I ask. "I don't have magic either," she says. "Even so, it answers my call." A chill creeps down my spine. "How?" She smiles, revealing missing teeth. "Magic has a price if you're willing to pay." Ooh! And let's just check out under the dust jacket. Looks like pretty much the same as the other one, just black with gold foil writing. Obviously we've got our stenciled snake edging here. The book says, "Born to a family of powerful witch doctors, Ara yearns for magic of her own, but she fails at bone magic, fails to see the future, and fails to call upon the ancestors. With each passing year, her ambitious mother looks down on her with ever-growing disapproval. But there is one thing Ara hasn't tried. It is possible to trade years from your own life for a taste of power. A cheap trick with a heavy price, for you cannot know how much time each ritual will take. This is something Ara would never stoop to until the city's children start to disappear. When Ara trades her years for magic to catch the child snatcher, she uncovers secrets so shocking and terrible that her world is changed forever. The Demon King, dormant and imprisoned for millennia, is stirring, and his return would bring Ara's world to its knees. Caught between gods and monsters, her ancestors and her future, Ara's only hope is to sacrifice more and more of her years to save her family and her kingdom. But her time is running out. Ooh, that sounds so cool. So inside we've obviously got orange edges. Then we just got Kingdom of Souls. Then we got our signed by the author Illumicrate exclusive edition inside. And I hope you could see all of that. It was in frame. I don't know if it was. If not, my apologies. First edition. And yeah, then we've just got the normal parts. And I'll just quickly look inside in this one. Not that one. This one. That's our Illumicrate letter. Just because I want to see where it's different. So it's not orange like the other one, it's just plain white. Kingdom of Souls. Yeah, the writing's different. It's smaller in this one. Smaller and written differently. And obviously this one isn't signed. Pretty, but it is what it is, and it's different here too with our part one. It's got our little stripes across the top of the page, and then we just got our prologue. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. I'm really happy with this Illumicrate box. I'm really happy to have this book. Obviously I buy the boxes for the books first because I don't always know the fandoms or own the fandoms or any of that, but the items, I always like getting some extra items with the book and with the signed copy of the book. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe and comment. I always love hearing from you, and I will see you next time. Bye!